Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk. Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you guys doing? It is Michelle. I'm just stirring a jar of paste, waiting for that intro to finish. Hi, Julie. Hi, Vanessa. Hey, guys. So, I don't know if you guys have seen this color Scarlet, but I wanted to, isn't it beautiful? This is one of our retiring colors because it was in vogue, and every catalog we have 5 in vogue colors. And these in vogue colors means that they are here just for the current catalog, and then they are either retired, hi Pam, or out when they sell out. And I have loved the Scarlet, so I wanted to use it tonight to show you guys because it is last chance. Because when Scarlet is gone, it'll be gone forever. Isn't that gorgeous? And just to give you a comparison, I'm going to show you. Thanks, Pam. So this is red, candy apple red, and then this is Scarlet. You see the difference? So I thought tonight we would do one of our retiring transfers in one of our retiring colors. And go on. So our transfer is called Kindness Matters. This is one of our transfers that goes along with Watts of Love. Watts of Love is a charity that Chalk Couture has partnered with, and we actually, I don't know what I do with mine right now. What we do is for every $50 that they raise for the charity, it buys a solar light. And this is very valuable in countries that have no electricity, they have no power, and they spend a lot of money buying kerosene, which ends up burning them and takes all their money. So it's a great resource. And they also provide Watts of Love lights. Oh, thanks, Vanessa, to the United States. I know when Dallas had all of those storms, they were there and they provided light so that they could restore and do all of that. So this is the transfer. We did do it once together and I love it so much I have never erased it. Look at this, Kindness Matters. Isn't this a gorgeous transfer? But it is retiring. So I wanted to show this to you because not only is the message amazing, it's a great transfer, and you could even use the word kindness for other projects. You could use any of the embellishments. I made this in one of my parties, one of my Facebook parties, and I loved it so much I was never able to erase it. So I wanted something kind of in like Valentine's Day colors because I have one shelf missing something upstairs. So I thought, oh, I love this message. Let's do this in Valentine's, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share my let's go to the top of the screen. I'm gonna go up here, and I have this Grayson board. This is just a 9 by 12. It has this little pantry on it. Let me make sure it's right side up. But I want to change it because remember our tagline is design, love, and repeat, which means I can go ahead and rub this. It will not smudge and smear, but when I'm ready to change out my design, I can just spray some water on here. Isn't this a cute sign? It is so cute. And I'll take my handy dandy paste scraper that we have because our chalk paste is organic, non-toxic. It is water soluble. It is being reformulated right now to be a creamy, dreamy paste. And there's going to be some changes. I can't wait to get my first jar. But I know you guys have noticed, I have noticed that some of the chalk pastes have not really been great. It will be great. There's going to be a big change in the paste. Some of the changes are going to be that it lasts longer on the shelf. It is going to have a longer dry time. So depending on how it is, we'll have to see. We may not have to paste and peel anymore like we're going to do today. We may be able to paste the whole design. Right now, depending on the humidity where you're at, the chalk paste can dry very quickly to 2 minutes. So you definitely don't want your paste drying in your silkscreen. But the new paste, they're saying, can take up to 8 minutes to dry. So that's going to be a game changer. Let me grab my paper towels. That's definitely going to be a huge game changer for those of us that love to do the paste and peel method because it's not going to dry in the screen, which means you can complete your whole design before you peel it. Now, they did say that it is going to have a thinner consistency. It's kind of, right, a creamy paste. It's going to have the consistency of almost like our inks, so you're going to use a lot less. You want to use a lot less because it's going to be a little more liquid, and you definitely don't want it to bleed underneath your transfers. And let's see, you're going to want to peel your transfers really slow for the best look. Let me get all of this off here. But it's going to have a longer shelf life. Right now they say about a year, which I think they have to say that to be careful because many of my colors I have had well over a year and they still work fine. But there's going to be probably, and I'm just guessing, I don't know, there may be no more spraying distilled water inside because of the new formula. And that's going to be awesome. But we'll see. I think we definitely still need our spritzer to clean our surfaces. And depending on your paste and your humidity, you may need to add distilled water. But I don't want to say anything until I finally get ours. Luckily, designers are going to get to try it in February. Let me see. And if you have one of the brand new designer kits coming to you, that paste is going to be the new paste. And then if you're a Club Couture member, they have started with first the In Vogue colors. So we have new In Vogue colors coming out in February. Excuse me. In Vogue colors, the starter kit colors, and then the paste singles that we'll be offering. So the one thing that's different with Chalk Couture club members is you may be getting chalk singles not available for others to purchase. So that's going to be another perk of being a member of Club Couture. All right, so we have this. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Kindness Matters transfer, and I'm going to check out my fuzz factor. This is pretty sticky. I think I've used this one, if I had to guess, I would only say about 4 times. I love this one in parties. So I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth and I'm going to just fuzz it a few times. Like that. I'm trying to think. I want to use scarlet. I think we should use reds, pinks, white. Let's just make this Valentine's because I need this to go on a certain shelf that I have near my Valentine's. I'm going to put it right on here. And then we're just gonna spread it out so we don't have any air bubbles. This is such a great transfer. There we go. All right, so I'll even pull out, gosh, should I pull out a color you guys don't have access to, shimmer pink? I feel mean doing it, but we should use it. So we'll use Scarlet. No, we won't do that. We'll be nice. We'll do Scarlet. Let's do Peachy Keen. We'll do Peachy Keen, Scarlet, Peony, Raspberry Sorbet. I guess if we need more, we'll see. We probably don't need that many colors. I'm going to keep Couture Core out. So I'm just going to use our lineup of some of our pinks, okay? Peachy Keen, Scarlet, Peony, Raspberry Sorbet, Currant Jam. So first I'm going to open them up just to make sure we have a good consistency. Peachy Keen has been kind of unloved. So I'm going to take actually one of my multi-tools and I'm just going to stir up, there we go, the Peachy Keen, because you can see that it's definitely not like sour cream. And we're just going to stir and stir and stir. But yeah, they're calling it Pam Creamy Dreamy Paste. So we will see. People that went to the leadership got their first jar of an exclusive pink, which would have been great on this picture, but I did not go because I didn't feel like traveling was a good idea. And it always stinks, right? When you pay for something and you earn something, to not be able to go to take advantage of it. But I did what I thought was best for me and my family. And there's always next year or the next year. All right, so we have Peachy Keen. Love it. I came down and stirred these up, but it's already been, I'm about at the 2-week mark that I haven't. Peony. Right, Teresa? Especially with your problems today. But I'm super excited. They went through a lot of trouble and hired a company of scientists to really formulate the best paste. Because these are such great products, they want it to be perfect every time. And there's been a lot of inconsistencies. You made the right call. And then, I think so too, Pam. There we go. So, let's see, how do we want to do this? Because we don't have the new Creamy Dreamy, I'm going to go ahead and get my little multi-tool here and figure out what I want to do. I'm going to start at the top here, and I'm going to say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So I'm going to use this multi-tool and go around and do some of these embellishments in different colors. So I'm going to take my Peachy Keen, and so the multi-tool is great for getting these little areas, and it's also great for stirring your paste. You see this little hook? It gets all of the paste from the rim. Yes, Sue, the new formula is going to be the same price. They have no, because, yeah, same price. We'll do that one. We will do this one. We'll do this one. Peachy Keen definitely is a color that I neglected, and I had a jar that was, I think, 2 years old, and it actually turned a different color, and I never used it because I didn't realize that the color had turned, and it wasn't even the right color. It was like a very whitey, it wasn't even peach. But then I was like, I don't think this is right. And I compared it to another Peachy Keen, and I said, I don't know what happened. I think the color separated. So I ordered this new jar, and yes, this is the right color. Isn't it pretty? But I'm gonna go through and do this area. And for now, we'll just check out this paste and peel method, since we will still have some of the pastes that are not creamy dreamy. And I'll show you the paste and peel method. Oh, I kind of love this peachy keen. Maybe we should do the whole word kindness in that. All right, so the paste and peel method, hi Christy, is so that you do not allow your chalk paste to dry in your silk screen. So to let it transfer it through, we're gonna have to lift this up and let it transfer through the silk screen, hence the word transfers instead of stencils. Ta-da, see how it goes right through? Now, if I didn't lift this up and it stayed on the transfer and it dried in the screen, when I went to pick up the transfer and I waited too long and it dried in the screen, it would clog up the screen and it would look very blotchy on here, which we don't want, okay? So the other fun thing that you guys will see, or you already know if you're in my event, because the paste takes longer to dry, Club Couture has added in their brand new spring summer catalog a brand new tool called the heat tool. So it looks just like the heat gun I have, but it's better. It has 2 heat settings. It's teal to match all of our Club Couture branding. It's going to be amazing. So right now I'm just going and pushing down on where I am because I want to make sure there's no air bubbles, okay? And then I'm just going to grab another multi-tool, and this time I'm going to take my Scarlet. Remember, this color is definitely retiring when it is sold out, which is super sad. Super sad. And I'm just going to get some of these. We'll do that one. We'll do this one. And the other good news is you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I don't want to buy any of the paste because I'll probably get one of the old jars. The good news is once they formulate a color, they're going to do new out. So that means that the new stuff will go out and they're going to get rid of all of the old formula. So that is amazing. So you don't have to worry that you are going to get one of the old paste, because once they do like bright white and they have a new bright white, they're going to get rid of all of the other bright white and just everybody will get the stuff that's made. And the other thing that I love about it is it's actually made in our warehouse. So it's not made in China, it's made in the USA. That's amazing. I don't think a lot of companies can say that their items are made in-house. Okay, so now we have our Scarlet. What does that say? Did you order more in your person? What does that mean? What does that mean, Pam? Did you order more in your person? All right, I'm going to peel this down. Look how beautiful this is looking out. I don't understand your question. Did you order more in your person, Scarlet? So we have this. Just going to try to surface dry the top, and then we'll just put it back down and keep moving on. But this is turning out amazing so far. I'm gonna grab one of my cut squeegees. I do have another multi-tool, and don't forget we also have the detail tool, but you can take our squeegees and you can cut them. And I'm gonna grab some raspberry sorbet here. Raspberry sorbet has been sold out, which I'm kind of excited for because I'm hoping that it's gonna come back in the new formula when it does come back. It probably just means that they are not going to stock it until they have it. So I think, Denise, you're one of them. And there's another one of you that is waiting for raspberry sorbet. We'll do this one. This one. And then I think there's at least Denise. Oh, I have to look. I don't think I have any scarlet, but I am placing an order if you'd like me to get you one, Pam. Pam, we'll do that one. Do this one. Now, you don't have to do a design the way I am. You could always do all of this in one color if you wanted to. I just love the look of this, and I find chalking fun. And you can see I'm in no rush. I think my husband and my son are watching Terminator, which is not a great idea probably before his bedtime. But apparently the video game that he plays right now has a lot of Terminator references, and it was Mommy's idea that he watch it. So we'll see how that goes. I'll have to let you guys know how that go. It's gonna be horrible. Excited to hear all the new paste will be coming out with the new formula. Yes. Oh, really, Christy? Are they been dry? Did you get your mister from me, Christy? I'm pretty sure you ordered a mister from me. Look at these colors, guys. Oh, Teresa, yes, you are waiting for raspberry sorbet. I know there's 2 of you waiting for raspberry sorbet. And I was actually going to message tomorrow to ask if you still wanted to wait or if you wanted me to just cancel your order. But what I think is amazing is that the company identified, number one, that there was an issue, that people weren't happy, and they have gone so far to fix it. And I don't even live in one of the super cold states, but I know that some of the super cold states have had problems with their paste freezing. And apparently this paste is going to be a-okay with that. Okay, now we're going to go to current jam. You can wait. Okay. And I'm going to take another cut squeegee and take out this current jam. And then, which one of these colors should we do the word kindness, or should we do it in white? Ooh, I think I got somewhere I didn't want it. That's okay. That's okay. This is going to go perfect where I want it to go. And you guys know I'm not a huge pink lover. And I could have just hung up the one I had in this design, but with the Watts of Love, so how people donate is $2 for every of these Watts of Love transfers goes to the charity. Anytime you make a purchase on my chalk site, you can opt to round up and give your change to the charity. Dry and chunky. I did get my mister. It saved the day. Along with your microwave. Yes, I have never had to put mine in the microwave. I did get a mini mixer that I've used, but I've never actually put my paste in the microwave, but I heard it works wonders. Just like this. Like this. Which one of these should we do? Should we do the word in white? Should we do it in our shimmer frost? Should we do it? Oh gosh, there's so many options. All right, so I have all of these. The pinks will be awesome. It grows though. What grows? I feel like I'm missing out on conversation here. Look how gorgeous this is. White, Pam says. Okay. That would really pop out, Pam. You're right. You know I love my white, so I don't know if you're just doing that to make me love it. Make me love you. All right, so we have our kindness. We'll do the kindness in white, and then we have to pick the matters. What color should we do that? Oh, it grows when you use... Your paste grows when you use the microwave? It expands? I would say 99.9998 times that your project does not come out the way you wanted to. It's 100% because... Yeah, 98%. It's 100%. of the time. It's just because of paste consistency. And just imagine with the new Creamy Dreamy, if you don't have consistency issues, you're going to be unstoppable with your projects, right? I think I see, now that I'm this far, a piece of fuzz under my transfer. Hold on. I do not, Teresa. I am waiting for them to list a date. They update our list of what's coming back every day. So I am waiting because I need to order a bunch for all of you that purchased yours. And I'm hoping it's updated tomorrow. I know that I think that does come from overseas, and they have been having problems with the shipping as well. So once that's updated, I will let you know. So I'm gonna put some of my white on here, and I'm gonna use my mini squeegee. Like this. Like this. I put too much on here, so I'm gonna put that back in the jar. And there is nothing wrong, like I said, if you want to do this whole entire transfer in just one color and be done with it, it would just be amazing also. I haven't chalked a lot this weekend, so I wanted to do something fun. There we go. All the excess off. What do you think about the matters part? What should we do there? Should we pick that like in one of the pinks? All right. So I think I have most of the excess off of here. Really, Christy? How long did you put it in for? I know they say like 7 seconds at a time. 7 seconds. Kindness. Hi, Debbie. Put this down. All right, so now we're going to go back to our colors, and we'll start with Peachy Keen. And I want like this one in peachy. Maybe we'll do, maybe we can do the matters in that shimmer pink that I was trying to use. No, I shouldn't do that, huh? So we'll do this here. What should we do here? We'll just pick some of these and go across with our multi-tool. We'll go here, just nice and random. But this Peachy Keen is gonna be perfect for a lot of spring colors. Do matters in the Peachy Keen or maybe Shimmer Frost. I'm really loving this Peachy Keen, so I'm gonna go ahead and lift. We'll just lift from the bottom. Lift that up and then put it back down. See how it's transferring right through? And then we'll put that down. Now we'll come back to our scarlet. This is the color I wanted to show off since it's retiring. And we'll do this one here. It's such a pretty, pretty red. I'm kind of shocked that this was an in vogue color and not in the lineup, because really the only red we have is the candy apple, which is amazing, but we have so many greens, I feel like, not a lot of red. I'll do this one here. Get off all the excess. And then we'll do this one here. And then we'll just peel up, put back down. Just enough to let your paste transfer through. And as long as you're peeling a small section and you can put it back down without smearing, you can do it without waiting too long. Like that. That was Peachy Keen. What did I use for peony? We forgot peony. We completely, or I can't say we, I forgot peony. Maybe we'll use peony for that. Do you guys say peony or puny? I think like in ceramic paint, it's costly. Maybe we'll use that pink there since I forgot to use it at the top. How did I just skip that color? Dun dun dun. I don't know. I have no idea how I did that, but that's okay. We'll use that instead of Peachy Keen. Since I left it out. Do this little guy here. This guy here. But you can just imagine all of the different colors you can do this in. Just like the first one I showed you guys. I'll show you guys again if you missed it. But one of my favorite ones that I've never been able to erase on here is in shimmers. Do you think because of the pigment? What do you mean for the red? We'll lift that up. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now we have Currant Jam. We'll do this one, this one. Oh, there's a line there I didn't realize was there. This one. Yeah. And then this one. Did I miss another one? We'll do this one. You know what? I think I'm gonna grab the scarlet to do this line here. And we'll do this one. And then we'll just do the word matters and we'll be done with this one. I'm so excited for this. We'll just go like this. There we go. Oh, I never want this scarlet jar to go empty. The other thing is with the pigments of the new paste, they are recommending that you wash your transfers and tools immediately, which I've been very lazy about and have been waiting for like my wash bucket to get full. And then I'll wash. Look how pretty this is. I can't wait to show you this. So that's going to be something that will help me stay cleaner because I'll have to wash everything right after. I mean, I even have the transfer over here, the good things, still next to my laptop, not washed yet from our last project. All right, so now we'll use the peony since I forgot about it. How did I do that, guys? I just give it a little squirt. We'll put that right there. That's good. It has its own color. It's going to stand out. And I'm going to use another one of my little mini squeegees. You can never have too many of these little guys. And we're just going to go like this. And like this. Where'd I put you? And then I'm going to take off all of the excess, because if you leave the excess on, it's going to be kind of chunky looking. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull this off, and then I'm going to show you how it looks. I know one of the funnest parts is watching the pool, but I think you need to see this all at once, okay? So I'm slowly peeling off my transfer. Look at all the colors we used. Yeah, I'm gonna put this right on my backer sheet. I'm gonna just use my heat tool that I do have now to give this a dry. Who wants to see it? I have one little area. I'm going to use my detail tool to just make that a little better there. I love this tool. Okay. Thanks, Pam. You ready? You guys ready to see this? Look how gorgeous this is. Would you look at that? Kindness matters. I think it was a great idea to do the kindness in bright white. Let me show you guys down here where the lighting is better. Look how gorgeous this is. It did not take that long. And like I said, I chose to do a whole bunch of colors, but you do not have to do that. I'm just gonna put these lids on so my paste don't dry. Don't you love that? Christy, I love that emoji. I love the transfer behind you with the palm tree. Hold on. Is there something behind me with a palm tree? The Surf Club. Hold on, let me get it and I can show you. I actually have a couple of those. It is retired, Debbie, so you can no longer buy it online. But I loved that transfer so much that I have a couple of them, if you love that. Let me show it to you once I close these pastes. So there is a really cute vehicle in this transfer with the palm tree, and I've seen people design it to look like Scooby-Doo, which I think is one of the reasons I fell in love with it at first. Okay, all my pastes are done. I should put this in my office. You guys are turning me into pink lover, which is not my style, or didn't used to be my style, but So this is the one we did tonight. I'll show you how you can design the same transfer over and over and they'll never be the same. Here's the one that I did for one of my Facebook parties. Isn't this great? And I used curry for the word kindness. And then it's all of the shimmers. Shimmer copper, shimmer gold, shimmer silver. And isn't that great? Debbie, Surf Club. I either have one or two of these. Look at this transfer. Let me put it down here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go like this. Let me move this. Here's the transfer. Isn't the peony? Thanks, Christy. I love the colors together too, Teresa. So Debbie, look at this. There is this vehicle that is 3 layers. And then we have the Palm Tree Surf Club. There's a surfboard that you can put on top of there. And then an original since 1969. Let me just, I may have this on something. I don't remember if I washed it off yet. Oh, I think I did wash it off. Usually I always have something with it on it because I loved it. No, I washed it off already, unfortunately. Dagnabbit. But let me know if you would like this, Debbie. Okay, Pam, you want one of the kindness transfers on a scarlet? I can order that for you. So here's a project we did tonight. I hope you guys loved tonight's project. I sure did. I'm going to pretend like I have the new paste and I'm actually going to wash my stuff. But look, let me show you guys something. This is my transfer with still paste on it. I will look, Pam. I know that I had a few of these. And I think I have at least one. I'll let you know. I'll look up here. I kind of hung up everything behind me because I was redoing my area. But yes, this is so cute. It has a cute palm tree, as you can see there. And it's a cute transfer that's very versatile. So I'll let you know, Pam. Okay, Debbie, you got it. All right, guys. Have a good night. And you guys, you know what I love? Look at this. Do you see the pink here, how the colors are changing as it dries? I just love that. I love how it turns from like a glossy wet paint to like a matte beautiful chalk. Oh, I love that. And I love these colors. And I love you guys. All right. So let me look to see if I have another one of these for you, Pam. I'll send you a message. And everybody else, I will see you tomorrow. And I'll look to see what else is retiring because actually, you know what? Maybe I'll post, I don't know. If I post a retired list, you may not even know what I'm talking about. So I'll see what I have on the retiring list because you guys, I don't want you to miss out because I know it's very exciting for a new catalog to come around, but I don't want you to miss out on the stuff that's here now that will be going away. All right. Have a great night. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Thank you so much. Bye.